So we have this all formed up. We have about a 4-inch pour on the top, a dead man underneath, so this will be a solid mass of concrete, which pizza oven will sit on this. We're gonna do fire brick for the base. So we'll strip all this. I got 1/2-inch rebar pinned down into the slab on the bottom, and then I'll have all this in the concrete. This will help support the weight across the wood box. So here we go, next step. So we're gonna start this, mixing my concrete, and we'll get this done. Here we go. Okay, so I just stripped all the forms. So it came up pretty good. So we got about a 4-inch pour on the top of this. And now I gotta lay the fire brick for the base. We're gonna use a refractured fireproof mortar here. This will help retain the heat of the pizza oven. So we're gonna lay this now. Just gonna do a running bond going this way, just so it looks good aesthetically. It's gonna be black eventually because of all the fire. But that's what I'm doing. I didn't strip the bottom yet. I figured let that cure a little more. As you remember all the rebar that we had in there. So that's the next step. So I'll lay the floor tonight, and then tomorrow I'll start with the arches. I got my helper tonight. He's gonna assist me with any mortar I might need, or brick maybe.
That's easy.
So, but that's the next step, and I think that's all I have to say right now. Let's get to it. Okay, we got all the floor is laid.
Yeah, I did it
Nice and level, flat. I had a helper.
I did it all.
He laid the whole back course, and it's good. So we're gonna let this dry overnight, and then after this is all cured, I can start with the arch tomorrow. So we'll form that up and get all that laid. But we'll let this cure overnight. And we'll hit it hard in the morning, huh? All right, so I got this all formed up. I actually forgot to time lapse it, me building this, but pretty much I jigsawed this half circle. This is gonna be the form. So now I'm gonna start laying the fire brick. You know, it's gonna be a roll lock all the way around. All the way around here. We're gonna use the refractured mortar. Once that's done, I then have to do 2 coats of a, I pretty much have to make a, refractured mortar skim coat around it 2 times just to help, fireproof it. And then we also have to lay the back here, which I'll do after because I gotta take these forms out. It's gonna be easier if I don't do that. So I'm gonna start with laying these brick now, and we'll see how it goes, and hopefully tomorrow I can take the form out and continue on. And I also got to get a flue for the top, so I'm going to work and try to get that as well. So we're going to start back and see how we do. Alright, so I got the form all stripped. We got this all parged. It's holding good. So I gotta go in here. I'm gonna clean up where I need to. I'm gonna parge the inside, make that look good. and it's secure, you know, for the fire. And then I gotta just lay some brick in the back to close this in. And then I'm gonna do one more course up there, and that's gonna be just to give it a little more airflow, you know. And the smoke won't be blowing in whoever's face that's making the pizza. So that's the next thing, and once that's all set, I can bring this outside. I'm gonna put a fire in it, get it up to temperature for the mortar, and then we can start stoning everything finally. But it's coming along good, held good. So we'll get that going. I ended up putting some lath in. I don't know if I put it in the video, but I put some lath in on this back half where I could, just for some extra support, because, you know, arches are the strongest thing. But, you know, with the movement and whatnot, you know, moving it with the machine and stuff, I figured this will just give us an extra hand on this arch in case with all the bumps or whatever during transport. So I put that in there, and this is all the fire retardant mortar. So yeah, we're gonna get to it and get moving on the next part. Got this all parched, got it nice and smooth, so we're good to go on that. Now I'm gonna finally do the portion of the back. So this is all gonna be fire brick. We're gonna follow this arch all the way up, so I'll cut it as I go. We'll do a mortar joint, so when you're looking in the pizza oven, you'll see a nice finished joint. It's gonna look good. And then the back will parge once it's all done. That way we got a complete shell. And then I got to do one more course up there. So that's what I'm working on next. All right, we got it out. Machine isn't liking it, but it's doing it. Those back tires are starting to come up a little. I'm holding it like I'm going to stop it from going. That's good.
Hold on, now go up with it.
His tires are off the ground now. So we're going to have to... Yeah.
I'm going to see if those will fit in the middle.
Yep. All right, that's good. So then we'll put, yeah.
Oh, this is Techno wood.
Oh yeah, I've been
Smell it.
using.
You got one in the middle?
Yeah. You want? Do we have
Yeah, we want
one more? All right. He's good.
Straight out. Straight out.
All right.
Nice job. Cool. Oh, it's not.
Okay, we're starting the first fire. Yeah, it's kind of. Okay, so all the stones pretty much laid. We're finishing this top of the chimney, which is a little challenging because it's small, but all the stone is laid. So we're gonna start grouting it now with a grout bag, and as it sets up, we gotta tool all the joints to get them smooth. Just gonna get on that now. Okay, we're on the last final day. And this thing will be complete. So yesterday I didn't get any footage of it because it was kind of last minute, and I was sick over the weekend, so I kind of wasn't thinking about it. So yesterday I got the granite top on. Some variation in the stone, so the overhang's different here and there, which I'll pad out with the mortar. All these joints, they're still curing, so that's why they're kind of not all the same color right now, but they're all drying, and we got this all set, all jointed. We smoothed it out with so when we do these, we actually use I tool it all down, and then I use a paintbrush, and then over time this will all be the same color. It's just drying differently here and there. So all we have left now is I just gotta grow a grout bag this top, and like here and there. I was gonna put a little piece of stone here, but I think that's gonna look silly, so I think I'll just mortar that in, and along here and up here. We put a granite piece here as well, just because I think if I did little stone, it would look weird, and this kind of gives it more of a pizza oven look. So that's all set, and then we'll be good. Get it fired up later today, maybe get it cooking on the inside a little bit better, and we'll be golden. All right, so I just grout bagged the last little bit we got to do. So we're gonna let that set up, and then I'll tool that with the paintbrush, which I'll show you. I didn't really get to show you when we did all this because I was just so busy getting it done, but I'll show you how we did that with the paintbrush to get the smooth joint, and then I just got to do the very top right now, and we'll be golden. And if I'm feeling brave, I might put a fire in it today. Sometimes you gotta let it the mortar cure, which I think it did by now. If you get it too hot before it's fully cured, that's how you get cracking, which I think will be in good shape. It's been setting for quite some time now, so we'll get that going next, and then yeah, after that we're good to go. All right, well, it's our second lighting here. This will help the mortar just fully cure before we get to crazy temperatures. So we'll see. Right now I just did the gun there to see the temperature, and right here I was already at about 160, 170, which is good. It's starting to get warm, but as you can see, it's venting good like it should. And yeah, I stocked out the wood, take some good pictures, but we're so far so good. We'll try to cook a pizza oven it tomorrow. You gotta let it you know, get to a certain temperature, so it might take a while.
I can see it in the culture. I see the moon as the sunrise. See the stars with my
put a pizza in. I got a dough already inside, so I'm just gonna let this get a little bit warmer, and then we'll try it out, see how it comes out. Alright, so the pizza oven is pretty close up to temp, so we're going to attempt our first pizza in this thing. It's got a basic cheese pizza. And Sylvia, you going to hold it? You got to watch. Alright, ready? Alright, it's in. So let's see how this thing cooks now.
You do, but they're forcing the game, man. The big man
Yeah, we tried to flex and did that. So we got it all loaded. So it's all loaded on the truck. We're now going to head up to Templeton to the winner's house. So we're gonna quickly dig out like a 3x3 area, so it's in the ground, it's set in the ground a little bit, and then on some stone, and then set it in, and it'll be good to go. So that's not gonna lie, I couldn't even video it when they were putting it on because I was very nervous because a lot on the line here. So during transport was the biggest thing when we did this, to make sure that, you know, we were going to be able to get it wherever it's going. So but anyway, so yeah, we're heading up there now, and we're going to set that thing in finally. Be a good Father's Day gift, honestly. They bought it back in April, now the beginning of June, so Father's Day is actually this weekend, so you might be able to fire that thing up and go. Anyway, we'll keep you posted here. All right, we're all prepped. We got about 4 or 5 inches of stone, and here it comes. The driver is a little sketched out, I think, but we're gonna get it here. Slowly but surely, he'll get it. Actually, do you want to go just kind of guide him a little bit? Dead level this way. Pretty dead level. Let's see this other side. Dead level that way. It's good to go. She's in. Thank God.